Hi, I'm Lisa Vratny-Smith. Thank you for joining me today. Today's practice of chair yoga is going to be a little bit of a head to toe yoga practice where we're just going to kind of loosen and warm up all the different parts of the body just to kind of release any energy that's gotten stuck in there throughout the day. So I hope you enjoy. If you would like to have blocks available, you're welcome to have those nearby. I have the strap. I don't think we'll use the strap today. And if your chair isn't very cushioned, if you want to um, place a blanket on the chair, you can do that. And then the other important thing is for your chair not to be like sliding around. So like I have the front of my chair on the mat, you can put your whole chair on the mat. Or if you're on carpet or something and it doesn't feel like it will slide, then you can go ahead and leave that. But just so that it doesn't go sliding, when you're when you're moving. I want to keep us safe. All right. So let's start with sitting in a comfortable seat, and we'll begin by rubbing the palms of our hands together, bringing focus and energy into the palms. And then take the fingertips and gently brush them across the forehead, temples, and cheeks, brushing away any worries or expectations. And bringing the fingertips to the eyes, palms to the cheeks, turning your attention inward. And take a couple of deep cleansing breaths. When you're ready, you can float your hands down, either keeping your eyes closed or gazing softly downward. Extend your spine up tall, shoulders back and down. Lift your heart with each inhaling breath. Sitting bones sinking toward the earth with each exhale. We'll tune in with 3 ohms. Feel free to join in or just absorb the vibrations. Take another deep breath in. Take a moment to absorb the vibrations of the mantra as it connects us all as one. Allow yourself to settle here this Tuesday evening and set an intention for your practice, something you'd like to nurture or cultivate within yourself. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Allow each inhale to bring you here, to this room, to this moment. Allow each exhale to release anything not needed for your practice today. With your next inhaling breath, allow the belly to soften and expand. And as you exhale, draw the belly toward the back. Follow your body's rhythm, expanding on the inhale, contracting on the exhale. With your next inhaling breath, expand the belly and open the ribs, reaching them out to the sides. And as you exhale, contract the belly and relax the ribs. Follow your body's rhythm, expanding and opening, contracting and relaxing. With your next inhale, expand the belly, open the ribs, and lift the chest, creating space for your heart. And as you exhale, contract, relax, and lower. Continue this full deep breath, expanding your lungs in all directions with each inhale. Completely releasing the breath with each exhale. Take one more full, complete breath. When you reach the end of the exhale, gently return to your natural breath. Taking a moment to notice any changes you feel in your mind or body. Remembering that our breath is always with us to help find those moments of peace and calm. And bringing your awareness to your right hand, allowing the tips of the thumb and pointer finger to come together, and bring those fingertips to your heart center. Turning your attention deeper inward toward your heart, looking within for your inner light and your inner joy. As you find that connection with the light within you, allow its warm glow to flow on the breath throughout your entire body. As you find that connection with your inner joy, allow it to radiate up onto your face in a smile. Then breathe it out into the space around you. As we continue our practice, allow your light and joy to flow through each breath and movement, honoring all that you are in each moment. When you're ready, you can float your hand down and gently open your eyes. And I invite you to kind of come to the edge of your seat as much as feels comfortable. So you still feel supported, but it gives us a little more space to move our torsos, a little bit more movement in the hips. We'll have our feet about hip width apart just for that stability. And with your next inhale, let's scrunch our shoulders up by our ears. And as you exhale, press the shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, back and down. Once more, lift and squeeze. And back and down. Let's inhale the arms up. And as we exhale, we'll come down into cactus, really engaging the shoulder blades, the muscles around the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tucking those shoulder blades down the back firmly. Inhale, lift. And exhale once more, tucking those shoulder blades down. We'll continue breathing, keeping the shoulder blades tucked, and make some circles with the elbows. And reverse those circles. Then we'll extend the arms out, rotating the palms up, keeping those shoulder blades tucked down, and then rotating forward with the breath. So trying to keep those shoulder blades in place, strengthening the muscles around them as we rotate, work on that internal rotation of the shoulders. And then we'll soften the shoulders and elbows, and we'll make some circles with our hands. And reverse. And let's interlace the fingers. Inhale the arms up over the head. As you exhale, let the chin float down, softening the elbows and rolling the upper corners of the shoulder blades together. Wringing out any tension, across the shoulders and into the neck, allowing the jaw to be soft. Release the back of the neck a little more if that feels okay. And again, if it feels okay for your shoulders and elbows, you can press those palms up a little higher. Take a couple of breaths here. And with your next inhale, we'll lift the chin. And let's bring the hands behind the head, keeping the fingers interlaced, letting the back of the head kind of rest in the palms of the hands. Deep breath in, lifting the spine. And as you exhale, gently twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And let's do one more on each side, following your breath. And when you're in the center again, you can float your hands down. If you want to take hold underneath the chair or press onto the chair as we do the side stretches, do what feels right and helps you be most stable. So we'll hold on with the left hand and inhale the right arm up. Exhale, reaching across. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. Hold and breathe for a moment, dropping that right hip down, lifting the heart, chin is away from the chest as you reach across the ceiling. And with your next inhale, lift up tall. And exhale, float the arm down. Gently taking hold or setting that right hand on the chair. With your next inhaling breath, we'll lift the left arm up by the ear. Exhale, reach across. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. And exhale, reach. This time, hold and breathe. Dropping that left hip down toward the seat. Lifting the heart, chin gently away from the chest as the fingertips reach across the ceiling. And with your next inhale, lift up. And exhale, float the hands down. And let's move our legs a little wider apart, just as much as feels okay. We'll rest the hands on the thighs or knees, and let's make some big circles with our torso. Rolling that spine back, reaching the ribs around. And the next time you're in the center, you can reverse directions. And then we'll come back to the center. If it feels okay, you could spread the legs a little wider. And then if you want to use the blocks for support with a forward bend, you can place them in front, either tall or medium or low, whatever kind of works for you today. And we'll lengthen the spine tall, and then hinging at the hips, gently fold forward. And then bringing the hands down onto the blocks or floor, whatever feels right for you, kind of adjusting where they're placed so it feels okay for you. And then letting the hips soften, lengthening through the spine. And if it feels okay, you can allow the torso to fold over a little more. It's really listening to your body of what feels okay for you in this moment. Noticing where you might be holding on in the feet or hips or neck. Gently softening around that. With your next inhale, we'll lengthen out and up, bringing the hands back to the knees and taking a breath in and out. And then we'll take the right shoulder and we'll dip that down into the center, turning our vision toward the left arm, gently rotating through the ribs, lengthening the spine, twisting through the upper back. And then inhaling back to the center. We'll exhale, dropping that left shoulder to the center, vision to the right, lengthening the spine, gently pressing against the legs to help provide a little leverage for the twist. And then we'll come back to the center. And we can actually, if you want to leave the blocks, we can move the blocks, or if you wanted to bring your foot onto the block for a little more support, we're going to work with a cross 4, and sometimes having that leg up a little higher can be nice. If you want your feet on the floor, feel free to do that as well. So we'll take, and Christy, be careful with your knee on this one. I'm not sure how that will work. We'll take that right ankle, crossing it over the left thigh. Okay. And then lengthen the spine up tall, softening around that right hip. Letting the sitting bones sink into the seat. And if it feels okay, you can gently fold forward, feeling that stretch come along the IT band and around the outer hip. And with your next inhale, lift up tall. Lower that right foot down and cross the left ankle over the right thigh, lengthening the spine. Again, softening through those hips, letting them sink down into the chair. And then if it feels okay, you can hinge at the hips, gently folding forward. Again, just as much as feels okay, listening to your body. And then lengthen up And we'll release that leg. You can push the block out a little bit more and rest your heel on it. And we'll do a little point and flex with the ankle. I need to push mine out a little bit further. Kind of following your breath. And then you can make some circles. And reverse those circles. And then we'll flex the foot, lengthening the spine. And again, gently fold forward. You could rest the hands on the leg or bring it down to the block or touching the floor if that feels okay. Thinking about flexing the foot, lengthening through the spine, reaching back through the right hip. Inhale, lengthening the spine, and exhale, gently softening through the back of the leg. And with your next inhale, we'll lift up tall. Bringing that right foot and block in, we can scoot the left one out and extend that left leg. And then point and flex, following your breath. And then we'll make some circles with the ankle. And reverse the circles. And then flexing the foot, lengthening through the spine. We'll gently tilt forward just as far as feels okay. You could rest your hands on the leg or on the block or on the floor. Lengthening the spine nice and long. Softening through the exhale, gently letting go. And with your next inhale, lift up tall. And we'll bring that foot and block back. You're welcome to leave your feet on there or go ahead and take them off if you would like. We're going to gently take hold either at the back of the chair or the back of the seat or the back of the chair, wherever it feels comfortable for you. Having the elbows be a little bit soft. Let's roll the shoulders back toward each other. Lift the heart, gently arching through the spine just as much as feels okay. Seated camel, really tucking those shoulder blades back toward each other, breathing into the heart. And if it feels better for you to come in and out of the pose, do that. Otherwise, you can just hold and breathe here. And with your next inhale, we'll lift up tall. Bringing the hands back to the knees, let's round the spine. And then we'll do some little seated cat-cows. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, rounding. And inhale, lift. Shoulders back and down with your exhale. Let's bring the right hand behind us again, either behind this, holding the back of the seat or the back of the chair. Left hand onto the right knee. We'll inhale, lifting the spine tall. And as you exhale, gently twist to the right. Head comes around last. Lifting the heart with each inhale. twisting through each exhale. And with your next inhaling breath, if it feels okay, bring your chin over your left shoulder. Hold and breathe. And with the next inhale, come back to the right, letting the breath go. And then inhaling back to the center with the upper body, letting that breath go. So right hand to the left knee, left hand taking hold of the back of the seat or the back of the chair. Again, whatever feels comfortable for you. Inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, twisting to the left. Head comes around last. Shoulders are tucked back and down. Inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, gently twisting through the ribs. Hold and breathe. With your next inhale, if it feels okay, turn your chin over the right shoulder and hold and breathe. And with your next inhale, bringing the chin back to the left and letting that breath go. And with your inhale, returning to the center. With your next inhale, lift the crown of the head up tall. And as you exhale, drop the right ear over the right shoulder. Shoulder tucks back and down as you breathe into the left side of the neck. Gently softening and letting go. With your next inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale the left ear over the left shoulder. Tuck the shoulder back and down, breathing into the right side of the neck. Gently softening and releasing through the breath. And with your next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, dropping the chin toward the chest, releasing the back of the neck. Shoulders are back and down. One more breath. And with your next inhale, we'll come back to the center. Moving into our relaxation, we have a few options. You can scoot yourself back onto the full chair, feeling the support on the back of the chair behind you, doing a seated Savasana. You could come all the way down to the floor, doing a supine Savasana. Or you can also, I'm going to move my chair here so you can see sideways here. You could come do legs up the wall with the legs on the chair. So we would start kind of sitting next to the chair, rolling our feet up, resting them on the chair, and then rolling the spine down. So whatever version feels right for you today, please go ahead and take that. I'll give you a moment to get set up. And if you'd like a blanket covering your lap or your shoulders as you rest in the Shavasana, just again to keep the warmth in our body as we always want to with our relaxation. When you're ready, allowing your feet to be about hip width apart, shoulders tucked back and down, relaxing the forehead, softening the eyes, loosening the jaw. If you're seated, letting your chin gently pull back toward the throat, lengthening the back of the neck. If you're lying on the floor, allowing your arms to rest slightly away from the body with the palms turned up. And if you're seated, just allowing the hands and forearms to rest gently on the legs, wherever that feels supportive and comfortable. Relax your forehead. Soften your eyes. Loosen your jaw. Gently bring your awareness back to the breath. Allowing each inhale to fill you with a sense of peace and calm. Allowing each exhale to release anything that no longer serves you. If you would like to receive Reiki during the rest of Savasana, please open yourself to receive it now. Let the breath bring you back to your heart center, reconnecting with the light and joy that always reside deep within your heart. Let each breath fill your heart with loving kindness for yourself. Sending that loving kindness to each and every cell of your body. Honoring all of who you are in this moment. Gently begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch in whatever way feels comfortable for you. If your legs are on the chair, you can gently roll to your side. Rest there for a moment. And then you can either come back to a seated position and or bring your awareness back to the space where you are. We'll end with a metta blessing of loving kindness. Please feel free to join in. May all beings be safe. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings have peace. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. May all beings be free. The light in me honors the light in you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. For our world, for our communities, and for ourselves. Well, thank you all so much for joining me and taking some time for yourselves.